All right, let's check in with Elyse. And how are things looking for the parade on Saturday night?
You know what, Charlie? I was there last year for the parade, and it's actually looking like it's going to be a pretty similar forecast, which unfortunately means we might see the return of sea fog this weekend. But besides that, we're not expecting rain or thunderstorms to rain out the parade. It'll be comfortably cool over the weekend, a little humid, specifically in Galveston, temperatures hovering in the 60s, and yes, with the possibility of that sea fog. So just watch out, because those beads, when they come flying through the fog, you gotta be ready for those beads down in Galveston during the Knights of Momus parade. But generally speaking, when we're talking about fog, we've already got a great example of it this morning. This could really slow you down as you head out the door. Look at me in ABC13. We can't even see Kroger like we typically can. This should be the Houston skyline. Can't see that either. Heavily reduced visibility right now. We have a dense fog advisory that's in effect until 10 a.m. for almost every single county in southeast Texas. And this is in effect through 10 a.m. as some of this fog could really linger well after sunrise this morning. And eventually that fog will lift and it'll just be a little cloudy outside this morning. Temperatures, though, as we go on throughout the day, it's going to be a steady rise. We're starting out in the 60s this morning. Then eventually we'll climb back into the 70s later on today. And that's with that cloudy sky. Some sunshine should peek out of the clouds at times today, but reason why we're not warming up as much is because we got a weak cool front moving through. That's just one of several systems we're monitoring over the next few days. Next one to move in is actually a calm weather system. Big area of high pressure keeps tomorrow gorgeous. Cold in the morning, though. Temperatures will be only in the upper 40s in the morning, but we'll make it into the 70s into the afternoon. Then we're warming all the way back up into the 80s for Saturday. Great weather ahead of us. Thankfully, all of the stormy patterns will hold off until later next week. We are monitoring a couple different systems moving through. First one arrives late Sunday night into Monday. Could bring some showers and thunderstorms. A bigger, more robust system, though, moves in Tuesday. This is one we're closely monitoring with the potential for not only showers and storms, but the chance for severe weather here in Houston and across much of the southeast as well. So Tuesday, that's the next day to know. Meanwhile, today we do have that front moving through. Again, high temperatures will be in the low 70s later on. Here on Future Track, you see that cloudy sky and some of the fog in the morning. I'm not going to rule out a stray sprinkle, but generally speaking, I do think today is going to be a lot drier. Just a bit cloudy out there. Should see a couple of peaks of sunshine later on in the day before it sets. And then tomorrow should be a nice and bright sunny start to the day. Not anticipating any fog for tomorrow morning. Could see the return of some fog for Saturday, though, especially along the coast. We keep warm temperatures all the way through the weekend. Next couple of days into next week, though, we do have that active pattern setting up with rain chances Sunday all the way through Tuesday. And as far as temperatures go, looks like pretty seasonal, nothing too cold, at least as we head into March.
That's okay with me, Elyse.
Right.
All right, thank you so much.
Let's turn now and talk to Elyse about the forecast. We've been dealing with this fog pretty much all week.
We have, and this morning in particular, Samika, is pretty dense in the city of Houston. So I think this is something that's really going to slow you down this morning. Make sure you give yourself a little extra time out the door. It's a foggy scene really across the region. One area, though, where we're seeing some improvement is in Lake Conroe. We have a weak cool front moving through, so that's going to help the fog kind of move out, move towards the coast and lift. But in the meantime, though, this dense fog advisory is in effect until 10 a.m. Anticipate the fog this morning for your morning commute. We'll have it all morning long through about 9, 10 o'clock this morning. Then that fog is going to lift, and then it's going to be more of a cloudy day today. And with this being a cool front moving through, temperatures this morning, we're starting in the 60s, only rising into the low 70s later today. So I think it's going to be, generally speaking, a nice mild day. Pretty seasonal, actually, for late February. Typically, our high temperatures this time of year, only in the low 70s. By tomorrow morning, though, you're really going to feel the effect of this cool front. Temperatures tomorrow morning starting in the upper 40s. Jackets needed, but you won't need them by the afternoon with highs in the 70s. Then 80 degrees on Saturday. We've got a huge weekend here in southeast Texas, from rodeo festivities, from Mardi Gras festivities in Galveston. We're talking a lot about fog, and unfortunately it seems like that sea fog is going to return once again, so watch out for those beads. They really fly through the fog. I was there last year. Temperatures, though, this weekend for the Mardi Gras Grand Momus parade, low low 60s. So a little cool out there, might want a jacket, and it also could be humid with that sea fog. This is all before a couple systems roll through, so good timing as of right now, because by Sunday, we have our next big system moving in. That could bring some showers and storms Sunday to Monday. Another one quickly follows for Tuesday, and this one in particular, larger, more robust. So right now in the forecast, we have the potential for not only thunderstorms, but strong to severe storms on Tuesday with this system. It's going to be something we're closely monitoring into next week. Meanwhile, the system moving through today, it's that cool front. It will slide through the region this morning, giving a beautiful day across the region. Temperatures again in the low 70s. Shouldn't feel too humid by the time we get to the afternoon, but this morning with the fog, it's a little bit of a different story. So here on Future Track, this is some of the fog and cloud cover this morning. I'm not going to rule out potentially some stray sprinkles, some of that mist we could see with these conditions this morning. Into the afternoon we go. We keep some cloud cover. Should see some sunshine at least before it sets later today. Tomorrow should be more of a bright and sunny day here in Southeast Texas. As for the rest of your 10-day forecast, again, a cool morning tomorrow, but beautiful sunny afternoon. Great weather this weekend for the Knights of Momus Parade and the Rodeo Parade on Saturday. Sunday, small chance for rain. Rain chances increase Monday, Tuesday with that active pattern setting up heading into March. But you do see temperature-wise, though, we're getting out of winter. Nothing too cold up here on the next 10 days.
Okay, excited to see the 70s back.